Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are doing the run that we talked about on stream yesterday. I did do one attempt at the end of the stream, but we had a bit of bad luck towards the end. We are running the Realm of Gods Super Battle Road stage using a full Pure Saiyan team, because we're using an LR God Goku friend, whose leader skill of course is Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans. I don't think there's any Hybrid Saiyans on the Realm of Gods category. I mean, with the stuff that's been happening recently in Heroes, maybe we'll get Super Saiyan God Trunks at some point, but until then, so we're using the physical transforming Vegeta as the leader, because he has a better leader skill for Pure Saiyans than the LR UI Goku does for Realm of Gods, so it gives us a little bit of an extra boost. Then we've also got the transforming Goku, we've got the two Super Saiyan Blue Nukas, obviously we've got LR UI, and then we have the STR God Vegeta, who is okay. He's probably the weakest link on the team, but as long as his guard actually activates, he can be pretty good. I've mentioned it in videos a few times before, but I don't like units like him and like the Ultimate Gohan that only have a chance for their defensive passive to activate, because obviously if it doesn't activate, you can end up taking quite a bit of damage. So I'm going to go ahead and just use an item straight away, because this run is actually quite difficult. It did take me a couple of attempts before actually getting it done, because whilst like we have the God Goku and the UI Goku that have their built-in dodges, the Nukas can get very strong defensively, but like most of the units on this team do take quite a lot of damage from a super attack. So just like any Super Battle Road attempt, if you suddenly take multiple supers in one turn, if there's not a lot of dodging going on, you can quite easily die, even with an item active. So it's the Goku friend I found was 55%, because like I said, I did do a couple of attempts. At one point I think I had one with 2 dupes, but that was one of those horrendous like 3 super attacks first turn and you're just immediately dead kind of runs that I'm sure those of you that have spent any reasonable amount of time in Super Battle Road know exactly what I'm talking about. So okay, so I want to get the physical orbs with you, so let's do this. The item is still active, so we don't have to worry too much about taking a ton of damage, even if we don't get a load of dodging going on. And then the Goku and Vegeta in their couple of early phases do at least raise their defense, so he should be okay in the back end against the tech units, especially because the item is still up. So can only get the 12 key with you. Obviously for UI Goku, where he can really shine on this stage is when there's multiple attacks before he attacks, because then obviously you get to get all of that build up. But I'm sure at some point we're going to see that, because some of these rotations, especially when you start like fights 2 and 3, there can be a lot of attacks piled up in that first slot. So super attack, okay, 62,000, it's not too bad. Hopefully Goku doesn't get super attacked on the end here, because the hey, there you go, double digits from the normals, we like that. So God Goku and the LR Goku work really well on the team, because they are very similar. So having them, I feel like having them on the opposite rotations does work out the best. Actually, I'm gonna do this, why not? Let's get all of the tech orbs here with you, get a little bit of a heal, raise that defense. And then hopefully God Goku will just be able to dodge the attack from the physical unit. We've got a lot of health, so we should be okay either way. And then let's drop these red ones down in preparation of UI. I'll retarget onto you, because God Vegeta is not really going to do a lot of damage, so might as well attack the physical enemy while we still have one. So because these guys, once they super, they raise their attack and defense, so it's a lot easier for them to tank hits well, yeah, once they've already supered. And then of course God Goku raises his attack and defense if you get the 18 key for 3 turns, so it can stack once as well. So even if he doesn't dodge, he can still tank pretty well. He only took 50k with type disadvantage. Without an item active, that's pretty decent. So especially because he is 55%, obviously he's an LR, but that's still pretty decent tanking. And then there you go, God Vegeta, his guard passive not activating. That's why I don't like those units. But unfortunately, to run the full Pure Saiyans team without having the God Goku of my own, I had to do had to bring that God Vegeta. Because, like, when his guard does activate, he can tank okay. Whereas, like, there's not really any of the God Gokus that are particularly good to have brought instead. Because obviously this run has no movie bosses enemies, so he doesn't get that extra buff that makes him so ridiculously good in, like, the AGL EZA Broly event, for example. Like, even at stage, like, 400, he takes, like, a couple of thousand damage from a super attack, whereas almost everyone else on the team is getting wrecked by that. So if there was a movie boss on at least one of these stages, he might be a reasonable choice. I mean, he does seal with his super attack, so if you don't have the God Vegeta, you could potentially try him out instead. Hopefully we don't get another super attack this turn. Vegeta's going to raise his defense again, though. Okay, good. So now we can probably go ahead and use, I guess, an Android 8 this turn. We've got Goku in the front here, so even if he doesn't dodge a lot, he does at least have the type advantage, so he should be all good. I really want to connect up all of these greens, but the reds being in the middle there is not the best. Will this work? Okay, good. So we'll do that. Get the heal off of you. And then I would want to save those reds for UI, but gotta make sure that Videl is gone at the end there. Yeah, there you go. We dodged the one and then only double digits, that's fine. So 1.26 for the 12 key. I do like his 12 key super animation. It's not like a crazy LR level animation, but considering it is only his 12 key and it is only a Kamehameha, it's a pretty decent looking one. Obviously it doesn't quite compare to LR UI Goku's 18 key super, but hopefully we'll get to see that next time, because he's dodged quite a few times overall now. And yeah, there's not a lot of orbs connected at the front here though. I kind of want to float off the God Vegeta. He does have over in a flash though, which does help out with UI. So, but no, I think we have to do this because I want to make sure we actually get some physical orbs with Goku. And so in fact we might not even take him out this turn, because unfortunately without picking up a huge amount of orbs, physical blue Goku won't do a lot of damage, and then the God Vegeta, we're fighting an AGL enemy, so even if he crits, he's not a particularly strong offensive unit, so he might not finish him off. Yeah, under 1 million attack stat for Goku. But we're pretty close. If God Vegeta gets a crit, he might actually take him out here. So can he do it? I mean, it's still a cool card. I love the card art. Like God Vegeta, he looks so good in the movie. Oh, there you go. No crit needed. So he outperformed my expectations. That's what I like to see. So now we go on to, I feel like the second phase is one of the more annoying, is the most annoying out of the three. Because these guys, the first two specifically, have a lot of HP. Actually, Roshi has quite a lot of HP as well, to be fair. But this stage feels like it takes forever. So I'm going to put you first. I'm going to go ahead and use an item. Vegeta's going to have insane defense because of all these tech orbs. So even if we get some super attacks in the first slot, he should be okay. Oh, and look at all these int orbs for you. So it won't be long until we get the Dokkan attack actually. So I'm going to do this on you. We might as well start softening up all of the enemies for when the Dokkan attack hits. So we'll go ahead and do this. And yeah, this should do decent damage. Okay, the AGL guy super attacking Vegeta, that's fine. Yeah, 8,000 damage, okay. And now we get to raise our defense as well with the fact there was a Whis that I used as well, which is obviously like pretty much the best defensive item in the game. It's obviously probably a toss-up between that and the Nurse Chi-Chi, because Nurse Chi-Chi only works for 1 turn, whereas Whis is the 2 turns. So yeah, see, after raising our defense off of his super, even from neutral typing, we only took double-digit damage from a super attack, so that's really good. And then God Goku, ooh, nice big crit. That's the great thing about God Goku, having that built-in dodge and crit chance as part of his passive. So obviously, like I said, this friend is only 55%, so normally for an int unit, you wouldn't be able to get crits without having any dupes. So I'm always a big fan of cards that have hidden potential abilities like built into their kit, because then you don't need to pull dupes for them to be really, really good. So the Icarus is still active. In theory, I should really just put Goku in the first slot, but I want to kind of force the Dokkan attack this turn. So, I don't know if we can get it this turn. But it's not like we need the health, so I'm going to do this. The Whis is active, so hopefully, if Goku dodges... Yeah, I think he has to dodge all of the attacks in the first slot, but he'll get his full 24 key. So we'll do this, and then we can grab the AGL orbs with you. Okay, so it's not quite enough, unfortunately. So I guess we're going to have to Dokkan attack next turn with the God Goku. But yes, look at all these dodges. Because that's the one thing you can see with people pointing this out on the stream. But as soon as the turn starts, once you've picked your orbs, you'll actually see LRUI Goku's key meter goes up. So if it goes up by 3 bars, you know that he's going to dodge 3 attacks. So if you're getting attacked 3 times, you already know that he's going to dodge every single one. But if there's like 5 attacks and you see the gauge go up by 1, it means you know that he's only going to dodge 1 of those attacks. And you're potentially going to take a fair bit of damage. But yeah, if you do have him, keep an eye on it when you next use him. And yeah, you can see it go up. So you basically know in advance what kind of dodging you're going to get. So, is it best to do it with God Goku or this Vegeta? Because if I target Roshi, like, this will do a decent amount of damage. And then it drops those int orbs down. Because we don't desperately need the health. Like, we're going to win this turn anyway, I feel like. So, I guess it doesn't really matter who the Dokkan attack is specifically targeting. So, we'll go ahead and do this. And then, yeah, we should take out everyone here. Especially if we get a crit. But obviously, it crits each enemy individually. Let's get all of those. Yep, perfect. There we go. So, let's hit this last one. What did we actually get up to? 1.2. We're attacking Roshi, who is the tech enemy, so we should see some decent damage come off this. I feel like Mutaito survives this for sure, which is why I'm attacking him with the God Goku. And hopefully that'll be it, but we'll see. Oh wow, he is almost dead, and then we just get the additional. So, yeah, GG Blue Vegeta, because that's another attack raise as well. Yeah, he had barely any health left, so... Good. Giving it to the Tech Vegeta was a good call. So now we get to go into the final fight against the Z Fighters with full HP. Okay, and we're going to have UI on? Yeah, UI on the first rotation. So, okay. Damn, these orbs are all over the place, aren't they? So, we can go ahead and let's target Krillin first. Get these... Get all of these. And then, do we need to use an item here? Again, I feel like we do to start the turn. Obviously, UI Goku could end up dodging every single attack, but if he actually gets tagged by like 2 supers, we just die. So I'd rather not have that happen and start again. Because as I said, this is definitely not the first attempt, but it's a fun team build. I do wish I had my own God Goku. Because I think I would really like to run the rotation of him and this UI together. They're not the best link partners, but they share enough links, and it's a cool thing, the fact they both have like the built-in dodges. So they're linking well enough with each other to be, you know, still really well usable. And then, of course, if you get those really good RNG turns, like between the two of them, they could just dodge every single attack that comes their way. And they both last for 7 turns, so in Super Battle Road, that's basically the entire fight. And yeah, they will be very good together. So I think we were talking about it on the stream last night. I'm back up to 500 gold coins after summoning on the LR UI banner. So I think I'm going to save those for when God Goku gets added to the coin shop. Because obviously he's not in it at the moment. But I feel like he might get added to it for the 5-year when they drop the Rose and Broly banner. So I will probably... wait until then, because I do really want Baby, but I think I want God Goku a bit more, because obviously with the release of LRUI Goku, this Realm of Gods team has just become crazy fun, and I really enjoy running it. Obviously, Beerus could potentially come out before the 5-year, and because he's themed towards being more of a Super types Realm of Gods leader, he'll probably be a much better leader for the team to run LRUI Goku on than the AGL Zamasu is. So it's going to be cool, actually. I'm going to do a video comparing the two team builds together, because I feel like Rose is going to become a really strong support unit, the AGL one, when he gets his Easy A. And so on the extreme version of the team, he's going to be a really good support unit for that team. So yeah, I'm going to do some sort of video comparing those two builds, maybe like a side-by-side run on the same event or something like that. Although that does require me to pull Beerus as well, so hopefully I can have some good luck on his banner if they do decide to drop it before the actual 5-year anniversary starts. I kind of hope they don't, but I guess we will have to see. It feels like they will. Obviously, the main suspicion coming from the fact that they did it with the Kid Goku banner last year. But if you're not aware, it was the first Dokkan Fest event after the 4-year on JP, and then we got it just before instead. So just because they did it last year doesn't mean they're definitely going to do it this year, but be prepared for that to be a possibility. So yeah, dodge the normal attacks, don't dodge the super attack, good times. But we got the 18 key super, so we should do some decent damage to Yamcha here. That's why I targeted Yamcha with him, because Krillin's got such little health. We can just let the blue Goku finish him off. And UI did some decent damage to Yamcha. So we should be okay. I might use an item next turn, maybe a Princess Snake. And then we'll be looking pretty good, because I think we can probably finish off Yamcha next turn. So, because we do have God Goku again, who of course will have type advantage. Vegeta just doesn't want to guard apparently, so even with the item active, we took all that damage. So that's it's nice. Okay. Wow, then none of these orbs are. This orb field is real bad. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this. And then... yeah, this is a real bad setup here. We might be able to finish off Yamcha. Obviously, Vegeta not picking up a lot of orbs is not ideal. I might double item here, actually. Because the Princess Snake doesn't offer as much defense as you might think sometimes, because it is one of the lower damage mitigation items, so it gives you a little bit of a heal, which is why the combination together is really good. But units can still take like 100 to 150k on a super attack, even with a Princess Snake active. So yeah, see TN coming in with the super. God Goku getting the dodge though. Okay, good. Better to be safe. See, now he's getting all the dodges. This was happening on the stream last night. Shout out to you if you were there, of course. Like, we were trying to do the no item runs, and we were getting no dodges. And then as soon as I did the first run of this, where we tried to actually use items to get the run all the way done, I think STR UI Goku dodged like 6 attacks in the first turn. As soon as I put an item up, he was more than happy to dodge every single one. So, of course, there's no slot where... the STR, where TN's not attacking, so I can't hide the physical Goku. But we still got the Android 8 active, so he's going to get a ton of defense from this. And then we're going to get these for you. So, okay, 2.6. Not as much as I would have expected. 2 mil from the physical blue Goku. We're getting close. We're probably not going to finish off Chaozu here, even if the Goku gets a crit. No super from TN though. I'll take that. And yeah, he's gonna not do a huge amount of damage to Goku. So okay. How many turns? Because this run is going pretty long, this particular phase. So I don't know how much time we have on the God Goku's passive. But we should definitely finish off Chaozu this turn. And then Vegeta at the end. We're on full health, so Vegeta at the end should be fine. 140 on you, okay. So, taking a bit of damage at the start. Of course, Chaozu, on his way out, has to hit us with a super attack right at the start of the turn. Because, yeah, this should easily finish him off now. Over 2 mil attack stat, type advantage. Oh, and a crit as well. So, yeah, his passive definitely still active. Come on, Vegeta. We need to see that guard activated for these oncoming attacks from TN. And, okay, no. And, no. Great. Those good old chance to guard units. Okay. God Goku, it's on you now. Yikes. Might have to do this, because we're not getting any, like, physical orbs with the other Goku. So, probably going to have to do this just to be safe. Since UI is unlikely to take him out by himself. And so, the physical unit is going to get a hit in the middle. Okay, at least he's super attacking first. If we could dodge this, Goku. Yeah, there we go. That's using that Ultra Instinct. We need to dodge these super attacks. So, hopefully it should finish him off. So yeah, as you can see, the run, not the easiest. Obviously, the leaders we have slightly lower leader skills. Some of the units not really ideal for Super Battle Road. Like transforming Vegeta, as much as I like the unit, I don't normally bring him into Super Battle Road. Depending on the leader, I guess. But for like Realm of Gods, I mean, I don't really bring him on the team. And so we're running the stage, which, like I said, is one of the harder actual Realm of Gods stages. And I really feel like that Vegeta is not best suited for this stage. But I wonder if Super Saiyan 3 Goku can actually finish him off here. We can get a ton of ki for you, and we can get some tech orbs for you. So hopefully this should be it for you. Yeah, almost 1.4. I finally rainbowed my transforming Goku. Oh, we're going to get the additional super as well. Finish him off. Big crit. There you go. So that is it for the TN. Finally finished off. It's hilarious how the Realm of God stage, you know, the team where you're running the most powerful like tier of beings in the Dragon Ball verse, and all of the enemies are like the humanoid fighters from Earth, and it's really, really difficult. So yeah, good times. But there you go. That is the full Pure Saiyan team versus the Realm of Gods stage of Super Battle Road. Not an easy run, but I thought it was a pretty fun team. We did have to use almost all of our items, but there you go. So good times. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.